you awake? It might sound hard to believe, but no, nothing's happened.
You're awake? Then let's bring you up to speed. We've searched everywhere and found nothing unusual at all.
Based on the previous 2 mirages, we should have been able to find something that acts as an entrance.
Is it possible that the time has not come yet?
You mean we should wait a little longer?
Yes. Plus, Fischl is still nowhere to be found, and I highly suspect that she's even more eager to find the entrance than we are. So, let's wait. Let's give the Mirage... No, give Fischl some more time.
There's something on the beach!
A book. And next to it is... a raven statue?
This statue looks a lot like Oz.
Why did these 2 items appear together? Did the raven bring the book here?
What's the book about? Is it a diary?
Let's see. Hymn of the Holy Land. I've never heard of a book by that title.
From the cover, it looks like it was written by Fischl herself?
That would certainly fit her personality. Hymn of the Holy Land. Interesting. I like it.
As a title, it has a sacred ring to it.
So, what should we do? Should we touch it?
Fischl's still not back. Never mind. Let's head inside first. Once Fischl finds the book, I'm sure she'll be able to catch up with us.
Paimon agrees! It's like we're peeping into her diary, so Paimon's sure she'll want to come in and stop us.
Though this truth has long faded from popular memory, scholars have long known that Prinzessin Fischl von Luftschloss-Norfedort first descended upon the world during the time of chaos, roughly 600 years before the era of the saints.
What? A narrator?
We really are inside a book, huh? There's even a narrator telling us the story.
Oh no! The path has been cut off! We can't go across!
Oh, there's a device over there that appears to be waiting for us to approach it.
Is it just Paimon? Or does everything in this place seem just a little bit over-deliberate?
Well, it is the Holy Land. What did you expect?
Yeah, everything's so blatant. It's clearly begging to be noticed.
That's our Fischl for you.
The Prinzessin harbored much sympathy for all living things, and wished to never see them in pain. She harnessed the power of darkness and dreams to weave the night. The people celebrated and worshipped the Prinzessin's authority, and followed her call to migrate to the sacred land that would eventually be known as the Immernachtreichs.
It really is the Immernachtreichs.
Really looks the part. I'm quite impressed.
We established a nation on the Holy Land, revered the Prinzessin as the absolute one, and introduced poetry, theater, and adventure to the kingdom, laying the groundwork for the Immernachtreichs.
Oz, reveal thyself!
When the rain finally ceased, the Prinzessin descended from the palace steps as to allow all her retainers to behold her unparalleled glory.
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Help! Help! That was a cry for help! Who can it be?
Someone, please help me!
Isn't this a statue?
Please don't refer to me like that. My name is Leon, and I am a knight of the Immernachtreichs.
A knight? But you don't look like one.
You can't tell. Anyway, please don't speak ill of Sire Osvaldo. He personally designed and distributed the armor for Die Nachtrebenritter.
Well, you must have heard that one before, surely. That was his full name, Osvaldo Hofnevines.
Oh, so Magistus was the easy pronunciation.
I agree.
Or so it seems.
Dear friends, I apologize for interrupting your lovely conversation, but I believe you haven't been informed that the gate ahead has been locked.
Yep, that's news to us.
I'm hoping you'll be kind enough to save me, and in exchange, I'll gladly teach you how to unlock the gate.
Well, I guess we'll have to save you then.
valiant heroes. No words can express how grateful I feel right now. Thank you very much. Remember, this is the password that unlocks the gate. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
The great secretaire, the lords, and the devoted Nachtrabenritter mounted the tower to pledge their allegiance to the Prinzessin, kissing the hem of her exquisite purple dress and taking pride in their loyalty.
Looks like it's a dead end ahead. There's only a book.
Do you think what we just heard is the story from the book?
So the Holy Land in the book's title refers to the Immernachtreichs. This book sings the praises of the Prinzessin from the perspective of the people in her kingdom.
We're on the last page of the book, but the story doesn't seem to have ended.
What happens next? Paimon wants to know what happens next.
I guess we'll have to keep exploring. As for this book... Wait, I have an idea. Now that we've finished it, let's close it.
We've been transported again, but we're not back on the beach.
We are somewhere in Mondstadt. Greetings, Honorable Kaiserin Derver Ertelang.
Amy, dear, I've made steak and fisherman's toast. Come on, eat up before they go cold.
Mother...
Oh, look at me being so forgetful. Ahem. Dost thou knowest, Prinzessin der Verurteilung, that the hour of luncheon encroaches?
Of course, Mother.
Ah, behold the view from the window, a delight to the senses. Prinzessin, Kaiserin, would you care to join the Kaiser der Verurteilung for a grand royal picnic? We shall enjoy the scenic view and partake of the delicacies granted to us by the heavens.
Yes, I shall gladly join you.
Oh.
Does anyone want to say anything about that? Okay, I'll bite. So, Amy, that's Fischl's real name?
Seems like it. The other two voices were probably her mom and dad.
Why are you all giving me that look?
Forgive me if this comes across as rude, but is your surname truly Magistus?
Huh, you think I was bluffing? My full title is and always has been Mona Magistus the Astrologist.
Oh, my apologies.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, it's a special case. Only geniuses get titles like this.
Well, that makes no sense.
What are your thoughts on the scenes we just witnessed?
Well, it seems that closing the book is one way of affecting change in this mirage.
Well, I think it's sweet that Fischl's parents are willing to play along with her.
Well, they probably didn't indulge her forever. Based on the voice, this was surely a memory from her childhood. It's a different story now she's grown up.
You know a lot about Fischl, Mona.
After all, we've been friends for quite a while. Speaking of, I wonder where Fischl is now.
That voice mentioned that she was heading out. We may as well go outside and see if we can find anything.
Oh, we're back! Wait, why are we back? We haven't finished the story yet!
This feels as awful as purchasing a counterfeit astrology tutorial or realizing you've forgotten your wallet in the middle of dinner. This is torture.
I think they're a little bit upset.
To be honest, I also don't like to read books that end on an unexpected cliffhanger.
No one likes that. All right, let's enter the mirage again.
Good idea! Let's go!
Huh?
We're still here. It's not working.
That's odd. We were able to enter earlier, but now we can't.
Why are we being denied the opportunity to finish the book? This is pure sadism.
Maybe it's because we've already reached the end of this book. Before leaving the Mirage, we saw that the book had been flipped to the final page. I believe Hymn of the Holy Land is divided into multiple volumes.
It's like one of those sneaky light novel marketing schemes. If you want to know what happens next, please buy the next volume. Ugh.
I have to see the ending.
Yes, the ending! Everyone wants to know how the book ends.
Huh? Who's there?
Heavens above, she saw me. Stand up straight, stand up straight!
You're...
I'm Ask Me for Directions, Arnold.
That name's a little on the nose.
So, Arnold, let me ask you something.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold.
So, ask me for directions, Arnold. Let me ask you something.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there other volumes of Hymn of the Holy Land? Where can I find them?
Oh, you're asking the right person. Hymn of the Holy Land is the sacred scripture of the Immernachtreichs. There are 3 volumes in total, with the other 2 stored in 2 high locations in the castle. If you wish to find the second volume, you must climb to the very top floor of the tower.
Tower? You mean that tower over there?
That is, indeed, the tower where the sacred scripture is stored. If you look closely to the cave right over there, you'll find a secret passage that will swiftly take you to the tower.
Okay. Thank you, Arnold.
It's Ask Me for Directions, Arnold. Do you have any other questions for me, fair maiden? Concerning, perhaps, my relationship status or monthly income?
No. Goodbye. Let's ignore that, Raven, and proceed. There's a secret passage in the cave ahead that leads directly to the top of the tower.
But, ma'am, are you sure you're not interested in me? I only shared with you the secrets of the Immernachtreichs because of your great beauty. Ma'am, wait.
Time to go. Time to go.
Hey, stop! Who are you?
You don't look like citizens of the Immernachtreich. Explain yourselves. What's your purpose here?
This place even comes with guards! What are you doing?
How can you prove that you are Her Highness's retainers?
Such an absurd question betrays your ignorance. May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees.
The That's the password of the Immernachtreichs! They really are Her Highness's retainers!
Oh my goodness, we didn't know. Please, forgive us.
Now step down!
Yes, we're leaving now.
They're gone.
This is the second volume of Hymn of the Holy Land. Everyone ready?
Bring it on!
However, the Immernachtreich soon became plagued by a perpetual nightmare. Tasrak, the wicked dragon, infiltrated the subterranean, crossed the bottom of the sea, and eventually came to roam above the capital.
Huh? A dragon? The only thing I notice is gloomy weather.
Could the dragon be some kind of metaphor?
If that's so, her arch-nemesis Tasrak, the wicked dragon, is made up of everything that opposes her and rejects her fantasies.
Time to go.
Knowing their peril, the people prayed to the Soteria.
Oz, reveal by...
One with nature.
Midnight Vent.
Oz, my faithful escort through the darkness, pave the way for thy princessen with the truth thine eyes behold. All that is lowly escapes my gaze. It is but a mere illusion.
Is this to say that a flaw unseen is a flaw that does not exist, mein Fräulein?
the Prinzessin descended to confront the dragon. But the great battle was certain to damage the castle.
By royal decree!
Clouds high, the birds call. The wind knows me. Time to go.
Finally, she pierced through the dragon's scales with thundering retribution and spoke to all amid a downpour of the dragon's blood. She said,
By royal decree!
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Ah! We just got to the interesting part! What did the Prinzessin say?
That voice sounds familiar. Is it that not Robin Ritter fella again?
Oh, thank goodness. Huh? What are you guys doing here?
We should be the ones asking that. What are you doing here?
Time to go. One with nature.
I'm sorry you have to keep seeing me in such a wretched state. I suppose I'm still not good enough to play the role of a qualified Nachtrebenritter.
Play the role?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm not a real knight. Rather, I'm a new actor who recently landed a job to play the role of a knight in a theater troupe.
That's not really something to be smug about.
Ah, well, you see, that's where you're mistaken. Theater is an essential part of Immernachtreichs culture. A fantastic theatrical performance is the greatest tribute we can pay to Her Highness.
Oh, so this is your local culture?
Exactly. So I'm delighted that I got to play the knight.
Why does the princessin enjoy the theater so much?
Her Highness once said, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness." I believe it is because Her Highness appreciates true art and can also sense emotions hidden deep within the souls of humankind. The crystallization and sublime expression of emotion is the heart of theater. People who truly understand theater always have a beautiful, sensitive heart, filled with a rich array of emotion.
So that's how it is.
Thank you for your answer, Sir Knight.
Thank you so much for calling me a knight. So, basking still in this honor, I will be off to my battleground. May we meet again.
Hopefully not. Be more careful in the future.
Oh, and please remember the password to unlock the gate. Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight.
Time to go.
Upon my command, spread your wings and take flight. Ah, the book has appeared! Greetings, my most esteemed father and mother. Today is celebrated as a festival in the Immernachtreichs, and I hope you can both spare some time.
Amy, come on now, darling. You can't be carrying on like that at this age.
You're a big girl now. It's time to forget the fairy tales.
But...
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I've bought you a new set of music course books. Give them a read, won't you? You should dedicate your time to something more meaningful.
Oh. Okay, Mom. I understand. We're back again.
I believe we have just witnessed the true nature of the wicked dragon.
This is something I am all too familiar with. There are always people who believe that our passions are a waste of time.
Huh? You're...
Ask me for directions, Arnold.
I mean, you're back. Why?
Oh, but I came because I bet you'd be looking for the third volume of Hymn of the Holy Land.
Well, you bet right on that front.
You need not do anything for me, my dear lady. The opportunity to behold your beauty is the finest reward I could ask for. I shall give you the answer you seek. The third volume of Hymn of the Holy Land can be found on the top floor of the royal castle.
Is it guarded by anyone?
Oh, but of course, sir. What sort of question is that? No nation would treat its most treasured books as if they were just cast out into the wilderness.
That means we will still find Nachtreiben guards stationed there.
It is a citizen's utmost honor to guard the sacred scriptures. But it matters not. I'm quite sure the fine lady merely seeks to peruse them and has no malicious intentions. Your face is captivating and full of wisdom, and the company you keep appears to be heroes of some renown. I have the utmost faith that you will be able to comprehend the meaning behind the stories in our sacred scriptures. Her Highness's accomplishments were documented by Oz, the great secretaire, and became great treasures of the Immernachtreichs. I wish Her Highness joy and happiness every time I read those books.
Stop! It's you guys again.
What's your problem? We're the princess's personal retainers.
Cut the lies! Her Highness doesn't keep company with nobodies like you.
Oh, really? Are you prepared to take responsibility for what you just said?
I'll say it again. Her Highness doesn't keep company with...
Who are these nobodies you speak of?
Her Highness and Sir Oz!
I must say, guards, it's immensely disrespectful of you to make such remarks to the retainers of the Immernachtreichs.
How dare you treat one's hand-picked retainers with such disdain? Begone!
But...
Don't you butt me!
Yes, Your Highness.
Fischl! Oz! You're back in the crew!
You may consider that the case for the time being.
What Mein Fräulein means is that it took us a long time to reach this place. She couldn't bear to leave you all here, even though she did not wish to confront this mirage.
Didn't want to confront it, huh? Sounds like Mona was right.
It felt like we were peeking into your diary.
Nonsense. Despite the existing threats, the unrivaled glory of the Immernachtreichs would not exist in this world if I, the Prinzessin, were the sort of person who could be easily swayed.
What Mein Fräulein means to say is that there are other troubles in this area.
Troubles? Have you run into anything dangerous?
This matter can be revisited later. For now, let us proceed with more important work.
Let's get this show on the road. The book's right in front of us. Let's not just stand here.
Majestic, but fragile. Vast, yet vulnerable. This domain both amazes and sickens me.
She means that she has never seen such an extravagant mirage before, and even she is enthralled by it.
Time to go.
There's a castle here, but some parts seem to be missing. Fischl, is this yours?
Allow me a moment to reminisce.
Mein Fräulein, you may recall that this is the toy castle you accidentally destroyed in a moment of deep distress.
Oz, don't say it out loud. I suddenly recollect that 2 pieces are currently missing from my royal domain.
So we have to find 2 missing pieces.
Spoke amid a downpour of the dragon's blood. She said, "May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees."
Such wise and compassionate words could only come from your own writing, Mein Fräulein.
Yet this kingdom appears to be anything but what I've described. The shadows lurking behind the scenes are disconcerting.
Prinzessin Fischl again continued her song, and the interwoven chords of her sacred words became the Immernachtreichs hymn.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Oz, reveal thyself!
As you wish, me.
Wind strategy.
Strange knows me.
As one with wind and cloud.
She picked up mere stones to carve out mountains and oceans before bestowing upon her people castles and towns. My magnificent kingdom is a small and forbidden paradise.
Time to go. Time to go.
Fine. Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
By royalty...
Into the wind. Windblade.
Oz, reveal thyself! By royal decree!
Time to go. One with nature. Time to go.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Into the wind. Time to go.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Mighty Strider!
Oz, reveal thyself! Shadows of Fate!
When the people worshipped her, she replied, "Celebrate me by staging a play in the wilderness. Bow down to me and bring me beautiful dreams in return for everlasting glory within the eternal darkness."
That sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Spin Blade!
Help me!
Paimon had a feeling he'd show up. Again?
Please don't say that. I can assure you that this will definitely be the last time.
Follow the wind. Fella, if you want to survive and thrive, you should be more careful next time.
A successful journey requires perseverance, courage, as well as a keen sense of danger. You have the first two, but in the future, please strive to be more vigilant.
I shall remember your words for the rest of my life. But it is time to say our final goodbye. You may not have noticed, but the weather has improved, and the sea has become pleasant and calm. We have awaited this day for a long time. You may be amazed that someone as reckless as me could become an actor, But please believe me when I say it's not by chance. Every Nachtraben is looking for a way to contribute to the world. We just want to find our place, our destiny. We were born to seek the roles that fate has assigned us to play. You may not be aware that Hymn of the Holy Land is also a book of prophecies.
Prophecy? But Paimon thought it was a sacred scripture.
Yes, it is. Hundreds of years ago, the Immernachtreichs was engulfed by a menacing shadow. But our ruler stood by and did nothing, as if she had lost interest in ruling the kingdom. Soon after, Oz, the great secretaire, appeared among us. He brought us the sacred scriptures and a most encouraging prophecy. That prophecy is just as it's described in the book, and predicts a blessed future for the Immernachtreich. As a result, we became convinced that the gloomy skies would eventually clear, and we have been eagerly awaiting for that blessed day. The Soteria, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, she will eventually remember the paradise of the Immernachtreich, and on that day, we will devote to her the plays that were promised in the prophecy. That is why I have stepped forward to take on the role of a warrior. I'd do whatever it takes to prove my devotion to her. Your Highness!
Oh, right! Yeah, she was lurking in the back when we rescued you for some reason.
My citizen, thy will is strong enough to sunder the wicked dragon's wings. I shall now receive thy blessing.
It is my utmost honor.
Thou hast done well. 'Tis almost most evident that thou dost possess the virtues of a knight. Go, take thy position, and wait for the performance to begin.
We commend your unfaltering loyalty to Her Highness. Her Highness will now lead her retainers into battle against the shadow that plagues the Immernachtreich.
Thank you, Your Highness. And thank you, everyone. In that case, I will take my leave. Oh, by the way, please keep in mind that the password for the gate ahead is Zian, mein Sommernachtgarten.
Paimon's confused. What were you guys role-playing just now?
Is there not a single one of my lords and ladies who understood my precepts? Fools.
What mein Fräulein means to say is that you are all rather stupid.
Yeah, you didn't need to translate that.
I suppose this is the important business Her Highness warned us about earlier.
Let's get this over with.
Huh? Wait, what is it? What's happening? Zian, mein Sommernachtgarten. There's the book. Let's go and close it. Let's hope we won't get transported to another strange place this time.
Library? Why are we inside a library?
You must be the arch-nemesis I've been looking for. The useless and cowardly so-called Prinzessin. How laughable! What gives you the impression that you can defeat me? You should know over the past few days, I've seen all of your fear and trepidation.
Why is there another you? Is it a shadow?
Shadow? Yes. I suppose that probably describes our connection aptly enough. So have you come to surrender to me, little Amy? You... And that raven over there. You must be Oz? Excellent. I have been waiting for you for a long time. I heard that a great secretary named Oz brought the hymn of the Holy Land into the Immernachtreichs. I suppose that was you?
At your service, mein Fräulein.
Why did you call her Mein Fräulein?
As you can see, that's also mein Fräulein over there. And if she is mein Fräulein, then does that not make her my master?
Seems logical enough.
I might as well inform you that the Immernachtreichs is a place with no way out. Now that you've made it here, I shall crush you and make you my servant! As for Oz, despite bringing over that hideous book of prophecies and causing the foolish citizens to fall to their knees worshipping that piece of nonsense, why don't you come over to my side? After all, Fischl is destined to team up with Oz.
Mein Fräulein flatters me. I see no reason to refuse.
Oz? Where do you think you're going?
Oh, he's actually going over to the other side. Fischl, haven't you taught your raven anything about loyalty?
Oh, this is not the time to discuss my shortcomings! Have you been bewitched, Oz? Why should you trust that she's telling the truth? Is not the Immernachtreich a sacred land of liberty and theater? You are gravely mistaken if you presume the Immernachtreich to be some kind of amusement park. Listen closely. It is a tomb for those who cannot face reality. You will be buried here, and I will take Oz, the product of our imagination, and live forever in the royal castle. A tomb? You of all people should know about this. Why does it always rain in the Immernachtreich? Why isn't there any music in this so-called paradise? Because of you! It's all because of you! How pathetic! No, dearest Amy, you, not I, are the one responsible for all of this. You dreamed up a vast kingdom, but you can't bear its weight. Swayed by fear, you can't face the very world you've created. You may try to avoid it, but the fact is, you can't change yourself. I came here in your stead precisely because you failed to show up. The Immernachtreich is now mine, and it is not your place to tell me what to do. Amy, you are but a weak fool who does not deserve this world. Be gone.
Hey, are you done?
For you to give yourself such a piece of your mind, it must have been bothering you for a long time.
Luna.
What's that look on your face? You're not going to admit defeat, are you?
I hate to admit it, but...
She might be right.
No. Please do not think that. Your Highness, do you still remember why we came here?
Kazuha!
I am a samurai from Inazuma who's been entrusted with your safety. These individuals also responded to your call.
Having your own tomb does sound pretty cool, but the Immernachtreichs is not a tomb.
Xinyan! Oh, so you've made some friends. But do you really think that's enough for you to defeat me? I am your fear, your dark side. I am the nightmare from which you have never escaped in all these years. Standing before me, you are nothing! No, I can't. I can't lose. Not now. I will be the one to claim victory. Just you wait. I will make you regret everything you said.
Take it one step at a time, and don't rush. You can win as long as you maintain a level head.
Get it together. Don't lose to anyone, and definitely don't lose to yourself. You ain't weak. It's not true at all.
Divination attempts are working again. And the stars say the Fischl I know will obtain a landslide victory.
Impossible! How did you make it through that nightmarish library? Stand down! Do you still think I'm going to lose? You looked down on me. You thought I was a worthless coward. And yes, I did used to be like that, because I am someone who can't face reality, who spends all day daydreaming, and can't cope with setbacks or criticisms. But now I understand. I understood as soon as I first laid my eyes on this mirage. Do you see that incredible world out there? So vast, so breathtaking. That is my imagination, the source of my power. You act so arrogant under that dark cloak of self-obsession, but that's not your true nature. You're no princessin! You're just a narcissistic speck of dust hiding in my shadow! You are the true loser! The one who's holding me back! You hide your fear and cowardice behind a facade of thorns and self-loathing. You are far weaker than me. Now give it back! What? Return to me what is rightfully mine. The Immernachtreichs, the castle, my people, and most importantly, my companion Oz.
Oh, mein Fräulein, you speak with such eloquence and vigor now. You've truly matured into the Prinzessin.
You've got some nerve opening your beak, traitor!
No, mein Fräulein, I've come here to prove something to you all. As we all know, Oz will always follow Fischl, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung. It should make no difference whose side I am on, because you're both Fischl. But consider this. When I switched sides, you did not lose your identity, did you?
Indeed. These are words of wisdom.
What do you mean, my identity?
Whom do you suppose Fischl truly is?
Huh?
This is my question to you, mein Fräulein.
Fischl is... Well... Fischl... She's a loser! A coward who refuses to confront her true self behind the fantasies and lies!
No, you are wrong.
Fischl... is... me?
Ah, you caught on most rapidly.
Huh? That's it?
Indeed, mein Fräulein. Fischl is sometimes the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and other times not. She may be courageous and arrogant, but she may also be weak and cowardly. Fischl is you, both noble and humble. She is a first-rate adventurer with few friends and the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, the sovereign of the Immernachtreichs. Fischl is both timid and strong. She's afraid of others' gossip, yet yearns for their respect. Most importantly, Fischl is often self-deprecating, beating herself up countless times, yet she always finds a way to rise again. Mein Fräulein, no one merits the name Fischl more than you do. It's a complex yet simple name that represents the beauty of dreams and liberty. With or without loyal admirers, Amy will always be Fischl. You are Fischl, the enlightened one, who has always carried that belief in her heart.
May my people be freed from the shackles of ancient decrees!
Thank you for creating the Immernachtreichs and giving us a homeland, for authoring the hymn of the Holy Land in your subconscious, which offered us hope for a bright future. Please, embrace your darkness and return to your true form, Your Highness.
Whoa! Fancy dress Fischl vanished! Wait a minute, and now she's back?
Shadow seems to have returned to Fischl's heart, where it belongs.
Everyone, lend me your ears.
There she is.
Citizens of the Immernachtreichs, do you hear my summons?
Yes, Your Highness.
There she goes again! I am so done with this.
Oz speaks the words of truth. Today is a grand occasion, for it is the day that I seize back my heart and reclaim control of my kingdom. I hereby announce... Welcome to the Immernachtreichs! Yay!
One stormy night, a girl found a way to the future in the library. She said to herself,
I shall create my dream kingdom. I'll carve mountains and oceans and erect castles and towns.
Then she spoke to those who shared her dream.
Please be proud of all that is unreal, for we are greater than this world. For our magnificent kingdom is a small and forbidden paradise. What a wonderful day. I reclaimed my heart and became the true Prinzessin der Verurteilung. The Immernachtreichs really appeared. Even so, I know that all the negative emotion I've been harboring in my heart will not simply go away. And that's okay. I'll carry these imperfections with me as I fight on, because I now know that what I have is unique and wonderful.
Fischl, the stage is all set up outside. Wanna go check it out?
Lady Paimon, do watch your words.
Oh, right. Okay. Your Highness, wouldst thou care to venture outdoors and, check if stuff out?
How dare you, retainer of mine, mock the great and dignified Prinzessin der Verurteilung! I concur. Now, let us rejoice and celebrate this historic moment for the Immernachtreichs.
Oh, what Mein Fräulein means is that she entreats you to celebrate the arrival of the Immernachtreich with utmost zeal and great joy.
All right, we get it. Please don't translate her words back into Fischl speak.
Watching a theater performance in a nation like this must be quite an experience. As for the puzzle I'm working on, I should have an answer soon.
Oh, there's something we've got to do. Your Highness, Oz, please excuse us for a moment.
Very well. See you soon.
Come on, let's try to contact Venti again.
Oh, it's you.
Huh? That isn't the tone-deaf bard.
You're right, we've never met before. I know you want to communicate with someone beyond the islands, but you can't do that right now. So, I cut off your connection.
Huh?
Wouldn't you rather find out the answer for yourself than ask someone else? The fantastic mirage represents the deep dream, the most fundamental reflection of the human heart. Go see for yourself. Witness everything with your own eyes. And when this is all over, tell me what you feel about it.
Who the heck was that? Oh, this is weird. How was she able to cut off our connection to Venti? And why would she want to know what you feel? Nope, Paimon doesn't get it. It's kinda eerie, but Paimon will protect you. Paimon will be there for you no matter what.
Anyway, Oz, thank you.
Mein Fräulein, I was merely doing my duty. You need not thank me. Rather, it's my honor to follow you.
Then I shall grant you the honor of accompanying me to the performance.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Welcome, welcome, welcome! You must be the world-famous traveler, and this must be the traveler's best companion, Paimon!
Wow! How did you know our names?
You are the island's most distinguished guests. Of course I know who you are. After all, I am...
You are...
I am the world-famous head of Twilight Theater.
You say you're world famous, but we've never heard of you.
It's fine, now you have. After a painstaking amount of work, our play, Tale of the Sword-Wielding Princess, is finally ready for the stage. There are 5 acts in this play, each with 2 scenes. My distinguished guests, you have come at the perfect time. The show is about to start. Please take a seat. I still need to take care of something backstage. Please excuse me. You are about to witness the debut of Twilight Theater's best ever play. Please sit back and enjoy.
Upon hearing of human dreams precious as gold, an insatiable evil dragon descended upon the kingdom. Oblivious to this ill, the king and his princess continued to debate the content of their meal. Meat or vegetable, though the princess' most loyal servant would have proposed both to end the squabble. But few knew his name, and fewer still cared for his counsel. And then the evil dragon appeared.
Fischl's rebuttal totally rocked! It was so dramatic and so powerful. I didn't want to interrupt her, or I would have started blasting out a backing track. The stage is set up and everyone's here together. Oh, love this feeling. Let's celebrate this special occasion together.
Like gold. I wonder if they will be flavorful. Oh, these uneven tiles on the ground knock the wind out of my sails. Ah, good, very good. Though you are puny, you harbor dreams grand enough for myself.
Be gone, evil dragon! evil dragon? How laughable. A dragon as illustrated and thoughtful as myself should surely be granted enlightened as a title. My kin are known to covet treasure, yet I have found the dreams of puny man more enticing than jewels. It is most spectacular how man can stuff their minds with dreams, whether they be starving or full. Human dreams are more precious than gold, or so they say. Today I will see for myself if your dreams are indeed as filling as they are valuable. My hunger wears away at my control. I must feast as soon as possible. Puny king, if you value your own life and those of your kin, then offer up thy sacrifice thereupon.
To see me as a coward, are your vile eyes mere reflective stones? Dreams and nobility are my lifelong pursuits. I will not give them up for you. Be gone, evil dragon. The kingdom won't cower before you.
I must urge that you reconsider, though courage fills your measly soul. Which choice is more favorable between sacrifice and annihilation? Some time will surely show. I will find some rest in your city outskirts, but before nightfall, I will return for my fill. If you fail to give, then I will take from myself. Your palace shall be my hunting grounds, and your halls my stove.
A reward on the road.
Convinced that the king will in time provide a delicious meal, the hubristic dragon departed the castle for a short break. The righteous king had no intention to yield, and planned to call upon his banners to conquer evil.
I will defeat the dragon to protect our kingdom.
My child, you forget yourself. A princess cannot march. Your place is not in battle, but within the boudoir.
I have not forgotten your teachings. I cannot give up dreams and nobility. I should walk freely among our people, as a princess, but also as a warrior. With the dragon outside, I cannot just sit still.
You are a princess first. Moreover, I cannot bear to see you step into danger. Furthermore, you...
Rest assured, Your Majesty. By my side, her safety will be secure.
With no name or honor, how do you propose to protect her? Alas, say no more. I will summon the bravest warriors of the land to ride beside her.
There were 3 celebrated warriors in the realm, each endowed with great gifts and known for skills spectacular. All waited patiently outside the palace, eager to step into the throne room. The forger of great legacies, the world-famous fighter, Attendant A. His glory is resplendent, and his travels the epics of the day. Within the realm, only the most ignorant have not heard of the hero, or given him acclaim.
A phenomenal plan takes time to formulate. Use your brain, not your fists.
You say you didn't know? Here, I'll tell you all about my name.
See, this cloak has a very colorful history. Please, listen carefully.
You say you didn't know? Here, I'll tell you all about my name.
The often indecisive and overcautious tactician, Attendant B. Specialist in surviving any and everything in one piece. Is he paranoid, or simply meticulous? No consensus exists.
See, this cloak has a very colorful history. Please, listen carefully.
A phenomenal plan takes time to formulate. Use your brain, not your fists. You think I'm afraid? Don't discount my field expertise.
And finally, our preeminent dragon slayer, Attendant C. Dragon slaying is a piece of cake, if you must ask me. The slayer recounted his many legends, showcasing spoils for all to see.
See, this cloak has a very colorful history. Please, listen carefully.
The warriors have arrived. They are ready to fight.
Their names are so long and complicated. Why is that?
To project shock and awe, people often exaggerate their deeds.
Oh, I must be ignorant. I've never heard of such a trend.
Welcome, brave warriors. May you persevere and prevail against the obstacles ahead.
I swear upon all my past glory, a triumph for our princess is at hand. The princess need not fear with me by her side. The dragon will fall in no time.
A dragon poses no threat. My plan will make it flee with its tail between its legs.
Friends, you make fair points, but you may not even have to fight. My slaying prowess is acclaimed throughout our land. The dragon will tremble and scram.
So, accompanied by her loyal servant, as well as the 3 famed warriors, the princess set out on her quest.
Paimon, traveler, what did you think? Please tell me your thoughts. Terrific! Anyway, please stay tuned. There are 4 more acts in this play, and they'll be shown on various stages on the island. Don't miss out on the best show of Twilight Theater. You can watch the middle 3 acts in any order before the final act. And when the final act begins, please hold your breath for the grand, decisive battle. Stay tuned.
He said there are 4 more acts after this. If we see a stage on the island, shall we go check it out?
Fischl's dilemma was indeed within herself, but there was only one phantom, not a swarm, so my guess was a little off the mark. After all that she went through, it's good that she finally got to reconcile with herself. Still, it looks like I won't be free from this court archmage role anytime soon.
Outside of the city gates, there lies a blessed stretch of prairie by the lake, with lush vegetation and a gentle, pleasant breeze. Seeking some time to rest, the wicked dragon landed with ease.
Darn it! Why is this guy getting in my way? My quest is to track the dragon. I don't have time to waste.
What rotten luck to get scammed before even concluding a single sale.
A lake across and so far away, the castle as if a bird in a cage. Have the humans finished preparing my meal, or do they yet believe they can defy their fate? The sun is high and the land scorching. In the interest of comfort, I will seek a more accommodating base. For one promised moment of unrivaled taste, I have traveled for hundreds of miles and hungered over dozens of days. The humans better not exhaust my patience, for even I have never had unlimited grace.
Having spoken thus, the dragon sought relief in the shade, yet forthwith, from the other direction, a merchant came.
Darn it! Why is this guy getting in my way? My quest is to track the dragon. I don't have time to waste.
What rotten luck to get scammed before even concluding a single sale. I am a merchant who has traveled a very long way. Is this how this kingdom deals with trades? Throughout my entire career, I've never encountered a customer as loud or strange as this man today. To him, everything I have for sale is either a manipulative scheme for money or undeserving trifles of heinous quality. To think I even mistook him for some kind of connoisseur, when at the end of it all, he only made a fool of me. He never cared to close a sale. He just saw me as a challenge and refused to be defeated.
As the merchant stewed over his anger, yet another irritated soul came onto the scene.
Darn it! Why is this guy getting in my way? My quest is to track the dragon. I don't have time to waste. As an adventurer, defeating evil is my calling. Just the thought of him makes me enraged. All I said was that I've never heard of him, and he's treating that like the biggest mistake. Insulting me, claiming I want to steal his glory, and suggesting my quest is just a ploy.
Evil dragon, show yourself! Resistance is futile! That's him!
Oh, that must be him!
Brings a smile to my face.
Humans are truly a rude and rowdy lot. To think they can cause such a ruckus without even showing their faces.
The man in pursuit is the kingdom's famed fighter. Though the sun continues to blaze, he continues spiritedly with his chase.
I admire his fearless figure. It would be a dream to also one day prove my character.
It would seem that my boundless fame has caused even the evil dragon to lose its nerve.
I am long tired of my peaceful boudoir.
Huh. Is there a show on? Or... well, whatever. I need to get home.
It would seem that my boundless fame has caused even the evil dragon to lose its nerve. It would seem that my boundless fame has caused even the evil dragon to lose its nerve.
As an enlightened dragon, one cannot tolerate such deranged words.
Aha! Evil dragon! I didn't believe you would actually come out and face me!
The puny human talks big and employs an aggressive tone, yet does the substance of his dream back up his claim? Oh.
Oh, and the beast is silent! Is my dream so grand that even a dragon finds it difficult to consume?
As the noble warrior faced off against the evil dragon, the anxious princess and her entourage arrived at last. The nameless servant kept his eyes on the field. The warrior's words have ignited a fire within his heart.
I admire his fearless figure. It would be a dream to also one day prove my character.
Evil dragon! Why do you not speak? Have you finally realized you should cower in fear?
I care not for those who are lesser. Your dream is massive, yet hollow in nature. For now, this weak, enlightened dragon still cannot decide if it's fit to eat.
Oh, how vile of you to humiliate me, just because I'm an enemy! I regarded you as a worthy opponent, yet you use such insidious tactics! I, the world-famous fighter, will never fall before your degradation and trickery! You disgust me!
The fighter's animated speech kindled a burning flame within even the oft dispassionate heart of the royal lady.
Time to go. I am long tired of my peaceful boudoir. I wish to fight alongside my soldiers.
Though one sees little reason to teach a lesson, perhaps no choice is left in the matter. Too many appetizers before the dish ruins the mood, but just for today, I can entertain an early platter.
To everyone's shock, the evil dragon then swallowed the fighter's dream in one big gulp.
It is just as I thought. Thin and crunchy, though empty under its shell. A most marvelous texture.
The warrior was handily defeated. So he was a gifted orator, but never a true fighter.
Conceit became his downfall. His power did not match his stature.
The dragon remained unsatiated. Under everyone's gaze, it flew away to parts unfamiliar.
A fateful offering.
The dragon flew off and briefly rested at the gate.
Where are the guards? Are they too terrified to face their fate?
As the evil dragon made no attempts to move or hide, the princess and her entourage quickly arrived. The princess' loyal knight was the first to spot the creature, for he always rode far ahead.
How dare the dragon be insolent as such? I pledge before the king to not let the princess come to harm.
The tactician is correct. We require a
How dare the dragon be insolent as such? I pledge before the king to not let the princess come to harm. Mayhap our tactician can succeed with his wits and charm. Legends have it that he's the ultimate survivor. If he can ward against dangers with fastidious care, we need not recklessly suffer. Without a plan, we should not pull the trigger.
The loyal servant passed the message in a voice barely higher than a whisper. While the evil dragon rests, we will draw up a plan. Upon those words, she approached carefully so the dragon would ignore her steps.
Time to go. The tactician is correct. We require a plan before we fight. Thanks to my servant's far-sighted work, we have seized the initiative.
Oh, Your Highness honors me. I was simply doing my duty.
Placing the saddle on the right horse is the way of the world. Take your praise with pride. The tactician has fallen behind. Why does he falter? Did he get entangled in a struggle?
He promised to quell all draconic cataclysms. Perhaps he is torn between myriad schemes.
Through all faith and cynicism, the cautious tactician remained silent, his face one of dismay and gloom.
O tactician, the dragon beckons. Please enlighten us about the stratagem.
Stratagem? No stratagem can be perfected so quickly for a situation this grave. More time is vital.
This merciful enlightened one shall grant thee all the time in the world. Only at dusk will I call the dust to settle.
Hark! The evil dragon speaks! It was simply feigning sleep to lure us into peril.
Attendant B shook where he stood, stopping just short from falling to his knees. He muttered and apologized, then ran away to the gate without hesitation.
A fateful offering.
The princess and her loyal servant rushed off to find him, while the dragon broke into laughter.
If the king had chosen to appease me, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy such a scene.
Leaving behind her tactician-seeking servant, the princess returned alone to keep the dragon under guard.
If you ask me, this time of peace is truly fantastic.
For the princess, I must fight!
If a mirage belies the tactician's wisdom, what may I call on to keep my kingdom safe? If a mirage belies the tactician's wisdom, what may I call on to keep my kingdom safe? The element of surprise fades. The dragon now lies calmly in wait. The tactician has lost his nerve, yet my servant followed in pursuit. Shockingly, open city gates greet me where guards should have stood.
An old guard arrived. Though he was quite visibly drunk, his footsteps were surprisingly steady.
Time to go.
If you ask me, this time of peace is truly fantastic. What with food and wine and beauties. The aristocrats have never known our hardships. The searing sun and the chilling wind. Dragons, tacticians, what a boatload of nonsense. My eyes are dim now, and my ears ring. Why did they send me out to the front lines to take on a dragon?
Though the young guard learned much from his senior, he hasn't forgotten his wish to defend the kingdom.
The tactician's trail fades, but the guard should carry his weight.
For the princess, I must fight! For the princess, I must fight! With everyone gone, I am the last line of defense. I must save the kingdom from... Oh, my belly. Could it be? No, not right now.
Did he just run off? Must have been the food. The show must go on. Should I find someone to take his place?
What? Why did the guard run away? The show hasn't finished yet. The narrator said they'll have to find a replacement. Shall we go look for one? There's a real guard over there! Let's go and ask him! Excuse me, did you see an actor running away?
Of course! How ridiculous. How could he waste such a great opportunity? If only it was me. I've always wanted to perform in a show, but I never got the chance.
Wait, isn't this just perfect?
Well, I've seen them rehearse, but I'm still not a real actor.
But you are a real guard? The other guy suddenly disappeared just as he got to, I am the last line of defense! We can't let that stand! As a guard, isn't it also your duty to protect the audience's wish to enjoy the play?
That's true, but...
It's always been your dream to perform on a stage! People are waiting! There's no time to hesitate! Let's bring him
My line should be... Look here, dragon!
Very well, very well. Let this enlightened one see if you have any battle prowess to back up that shout.
The loyal servant finally returned just as the terrible fight was about to break out.
The tactician's trail fades, but the guard should carry his weight. No, I should have led him into battle. I was still way too late.
The late arrival let out a resigned sigh, even as the dragon raised the stakes. Though the young guard fought with valor, the cunning dragon still snapped up the prize in one take.
If I had worked harder during training, I wouldn't feel so helpless today.
Though my appetite remains healthy, you did well to quench my cravings. The portions were modest, yet the taste remained rather satisfying. If the appetizers had already entertained me so, surely the main dish would cast a spell.
Thus again satisfied, the proud dragon licked its mouth and leisurely flew off.
A fateful offering. On the homeward road, ravens soar into the sky. Although the mirages are essentially independent, I believe there is some connection. The final line. But of course, rainbow greets my eye.
Still vowing to defeat the dragon, the princess followed the trail. The servant continued at his pace, shouldering all burdens without fail. Though the slayer scorned the servant, the loyal man paid it no mind.
If I bore his tools and freed his mind, perhaps a victory he shall find. He bears the sword of destiny, the blade of the chosen one. He will raise it before the dragon, and victory will follow in time.
As if hearing his thoughts, the dragon descended upon the village.
Let me see, let me find... Is my golden dream right at hand?
It should be my duty to banish the dragon.
Dragon, how dare you slander my name?
Let me see, let me find... Is my golden dream right at hand?
Oh, dragon, no one would laugh at you if you were to flee in fear.
The human realizes not how comical he and his words appear.
Wise and merciful as I am, I will refrain from taking the bait. However, I pray you will live to regret what you say.
For a dull human, you sure have a sharp tongue. Let's see it then, if among heroes you truly belong.
The princess has also finally caught up with her attendants.
It should be my duty to banish the dragon.
Your Highness, your permission to charge? With my blade and extensive experience, I will take this dragon apart.
Permission granted. Be on your guard.
I once slew a poisonous dragon and took this most precious reward. This cloak lets me evade any type of regard. I will bide my time and find the moment to strike the heart.
Ah, and here I thought you were privy to some special art. Did you plan to flee all along and have only been waiting for a chance to depart?
If the Slayer put on his cloak and walked into the crowd, who would be able to tell him apart?
Dragon, how dare you slander my name? Dragon, how dare you slander my name? Despite my patience and mercy, you have shown no shame. Bitter regret will be yours after I take aim.
By all means, please, go on. This enlightened one cannot wait to play your game.
Let's take it over there.
Silently acknowledging the request, the dragon twisted its features into a benevolent smile.
A fateful offering.
In a flash, the dragon landed at the promised place. The princess and her loyal servant immediately followed apace. But the Slayer remained rooted in place, as he somehow lost his faith.
A dragon bigger than those from the rock.
I consider myself a fit man. A mat.
Evil dragon, you'll see what I'm made of. Evil dragon, you'll see what I'm made of. I've climbed mountains, crossed lakes, traversed dungeons, and defeated your kin. To finally obtain this sword, the Blade of Fate. Leave now, otherwise this razor-sharp blade will cut you into pieces.
What must be a shining myth to you is but trivial babble to me. I will settle and not even move 2 feet. Attack as you please.
Simple villagers gathered to witness the scene. Many were fascinated by the blade's myth. A farmer came forward to try out the blade, but others wondered if hands that had only held a pitchfork could even grasp the hilt.
I consider myself a fit man. A match for knights from the palace. I consider myself a fit man. A match for knights from the palace. I thought I was strong enough, but I couldn't even shake it.
The farmer used all his strength, but the sword remained in place. As for the princess and her servant, they also declined to try their faith. The dragon observed intently, but its patience finally wore away.
Alas, I've grown tired of words and charades. When will a puny human finally save the day? Take the blade and strike me down, if you mean what you say.
A mighty dragon slayer shan't do your bidding.
A dragon slayer? You are but a charlatan. Drop your pretense and ask the child. Even he can see through you.
Could the dragon's words be true? and there is no true dream under those layers of armor.
Hey, it's been all talk and no fighting. Give us a fight!
Time to go.
A dragon, bigger than those from the rhymes, but I won't be scared. That shiny armor, why does it click? His mouth is open, why does he not speak?
Though I'm not hungry, this snack's been delivered straight to my door.
The dragon's huge mouth instantly swallowed the Slayer's dream.
It's just as I expected. Long rotten dreams make for terrible food. This bad apple taste. What a disgrace.
The Slayer was also defeated.
So the tales of past battles did not hold up.
The dragon again departed the scene, leaving only the bewildered Slayer in his wake.
Brings a smile to my face.
My most distinguished guests, please hear me. I'm sure you have watched the first 4 acts. I hope you've been enjoying the show. The stage is now set for the final act. I'm so excited I could cry. There is still something I need to follow up with backstage. I am terribly sorry that I cannot escort you to the final stage personally, but I'll see you there.
The sun's about to set, and the moon soon to rise. Our time is almost up, but evil survives. The famed attendants all took on the dragon, but they fell one by one. I made a vow when all of this began. But now I fear my vow has become a farce.
As her most loyal servant, I should share her worries. I am a nobody, but thanks to her, I was given a place. Nevertheless, I admire the princess's diligence and kindness. Please, don't dwell in sadness. We can reflect on the trio's mistakes.
Your counsel is valid. Let me recall their words and deeds.
An inflated ego, yet falling at the first hurdle. The princess remembered what she'd seen.
I fancied myself a fighter, but my enemy saw right through me. I overestimated my ability. I fancied myself a fighter, but my enemy saw right through me. I overestimated my ability. I couldn't win against a strong enemy, but I also clung hard to my conceit. I lacked respect, because I feared others wouldn't respect me.
A dream that was massive in size, yet hollow inside. Lots of guts, but no ability.
A supposedly foolproof plan, yet with no one to see it through. the princess remembered again.
My past has proved my deeds. My laurels should now be able to speak for me. To protect myself, I ran away and let others take my place. To protect myself, I ran away and let others take my place. All my plans evaporated when I saw the dragon in front of me. I did survive everything, but every time I did so by abandoning those standing next to me.
He was a tactician with neither morals nor strategy. It's natural to be cautious, but one who abandons their comrades is no hero.
Avoiding the present and only speaking endlessly of past glories, the princess remembered one last time.
My past has proved my deeds. My laurels should now be able to speak for me. To give my life now would be foolish. It's elementary to balance risk and benefits.
His past has faded. All he has now is his former glory. The spirit has decayed. He has long forgotten the taste of his dream. If they all failed to defeat the dragon, then with only my dream and my rapier, how can I possibly defeat the dragon?
Though I am but a lowly bystander in the palace, I know you to be humble and grounded. You are never selfish or merciless. All know you for your eagerness and diligence, your dreams that are no less than gold. Your Highness, please don't underestimate yourself. Believe in your golden ideals, and that you will slay that dream-devouring dragon for good.
A reward on the road.
It is almost night. The dragon has changed its name to the Starving One.
I've had snack after snack, but dinner still eludes me. I've had snack after snack, but dinner still eludes me. Snacks are distractions. In the end, they have no true substance. What's more, some of these just made me feel sick. I'm afraid only a true golden dream can sufficiently quench my cravings.
The loyal servant approached quietly to observe the dragon. For the princess, he will do any and everything.
For my promise to the king, but also to make her happy, even if it seems impossible. Huh? The dragon looks strange. Why is it covering its chest? Let's hear what it's mumbling.
I shouldn't have underestimated the humans, or been so gluttonous. Now that my stomach is churning, I have no strength left to face off against the king.
Overjoyed, the loyal servant rushed back to share the news.
My heart is full of courage. I will wield my rapier with pride.
Look! There's a spot above its heart that isn't covered by scales! Take it down while it's still weak.
Evil dragon, I challenge thee to protect my kingdom!
Filthy human!
With a fearless thrust, the princess fulfilled her pledge.
The world opens itself before those who do not forget their dreams and nobility. Thank you as well, my loyal servant. You deserve a fitting reward. In light of our recent trials, I will name you...
The Shatterer of Despair, Flugel der Dunkelheit, servant of the Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Finally, the princess personally defeated the dragon, and peace returned to the kingdom. All praise, all praise.
Oh, the show was a resounding success. Our thanks to all of the actors and actresses, and our thanks to everyone who came in to support us. Oh, of course we must thank you as well, Traveler and Paimon. I really appreciated your undivided attention. Oh, it felt just like the relentlessly piercing gaze of the evil dragon. Oh, yes, the title is Tale of the Sword-Wielding Princess. Well, it's just like how the 5 Kassen are usually portrayed in 4 poems. Well, anyway, the important thing is not the sword in the hand, but the courage in the heart. Back to business. Now that the curtains have closed, I would like to take this rare opportunity to invite the Traveler and Paimon to take a photo with the crew. Please don't refuse. Come on. Is everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Whoa! Tone down the excitement, buddy. Are you sure that the photo is fine?
It's totally fine. A commemoration picture could always benefit from a dose of quirkiness. Thank you again, Traveler and Paimon. Ah, summer. Wonderful summer. Ah, the good times never last. I wish time...